Alright, so we are pretty far into this game on Paris in the T100 LT, guys, and we currently have on the enemy team a Scorpion, a TVP, a Leo PTA, a Sharpshooter, and a Manny. And I fast forward through a lot of this game only because I don't want to fast forward while you guys are watching. A lot of people really don't like that. And most of this game, all we did, I'll be honest with you guys, it was very, very simple for me to do 2,500 damage. I sat here and camped, and then I sat like on this corner right here in the middle of the map and camped. And that's all we did was take shots. There was nothing important to really note other than taking those two positions. We're able to get a couple shots of people over here, a couple shots of people over here, and I think someone tried to push in this way, and that's it. All we did up to this point was shoot. But now what we have to do is start figuring out where these guys are, and I have to try and support my teammates in pushing this portion of the map. You can see that they're pushing up like this. And they're going to be all of my support other than Artie. So the question is, where did the Manicore go? Because the Manicore was last spotted here only maybe 30 seconds ago. And I had just come from this area of the map. So now that you guys are understanding the situation, what do we need to do in this situation? Well, we got to figure out where the Manicore is. I don't want to be flanked by the Manny. So my concern is right now is the Manicore. By the way, on city maps, I know you can't see this because it's kind of behind my camera, but I run bounty vents, bounty rammer, and then I also run the improved aiming in the firepower slot, right? And then we run the this little, you can see the rammer directive, right? So that's how I run my tank, the T100 LT on a map like Paris. I think it's good enough, especially with my crew. And let's start going into this replay, guys. So on Paris, Manny gets lit, right? On Paris, what you really have to do is move your tank around quite a bit. I'm gonna try and shoot the Manny here. It bounces. I don't know how this bounced. I don't know what it bounced on because it looked like the shell went into the turret, but it is what it is. And now the Manny is going to give me a problem. I'm going to check to make sure no one is pressing me here, and then I'm going to go back and try and support my M53 because I don't want this guy dying, right? So I'm going to come back, make sure that the Manny isn't pushing. I don't know if this guy's going to push or not, but as I come up to these trees here and see, he ends up flanking me, and I take one shot from him, I'm pretty sure, but then I'm able to clean him up. So you can see he's behind me here. I know I see it on the map first, and I don't know exactly where he's coming from, but I'm able to adjust quickly, and we get that shot into the Manny. So now we're going to push in. We know where the Leo PTA is. That's good information, but the 50TP and E100 are the only vehicles that are left, and I now need to support these guys because we just lost two other teammates, right? So I want to try and poke this corner right here. The issue with poking this corner is you don't want to get lit because once you're lit, like, you're just going to get annihilated, right? Because there's nowhere to run. There's no hard cover, right? The hard cover is next to you. So I guess the Leo got spotted behind me, or whoever my teammate was behind me, he got spotted. The Artie, rather. I was thinking of Leo on their team. So the Artie got lit. I'm able to pull into these trees here and spot these guys for my team. We're able to get some side shots as well. I'm just making sure the Leo isn't going to come behind me. That's my biggest concern. So I'm trying to get into this tree in a certain way so that I'm not spotted immediately if the Leo comes behind me as well. So this is where it starts getting technical. You guys see what I mean? All we did was up to this point was take shots, but now we had to counter the Manny. Now the Leo is here. I get the jump on the Leo. And I'm able to keep coming back until I can get to a point where I know that this guy comes out a little bit, and then I can run around him, right? Because if the Leo came around this corner and I was just sitting behind this tree, there's no way I would have been able to get out of here nearly as fast and been able to kind of like outplay this guy, right? So I'm going to take another shot from the Leo if I have to, but I'm pretty sure I can beat his reload. I don't think he has good crew because he's a red player by XVM, so I'm going to try and get the jump on him. The E100 is able to come around the corner and clean him up, and now we just have the Sharpshooter to worry about. But it got very technical there because I wanted to get a jump on this Leo, and we were able to do that. We have really good concealment, even with the city setup on the T100 LT, that I'm kind of able to get a jump on this guy. I'm able to back up, shoot him, and then start moving towards him so I can get back into cover. I have so much HP to spare that I'm willing to use it, but now we're going to run into an issue with the Char because I only have half my HP, and the Char could potentially clip us out, right? So I spot the Char here. I'm going to keep moving forward even if I'm lit. The 50 TP needs to start coming up, and If the Char YOLO'd me here, it could have been a different game, right? But he doesn't spot me, which is good, and he ends up going back around the other direction. He's full HP. And now we're going to get this guy into a crossfire. So I spot him here. I'm going to wait for him to make a play first so I can see what he's going to do, and then he stays low, so I'm going to stay high so this guy can't hit me. You can see he's trying to like come up and take a shot into me. Then he gets whacked by the E100. Going to still wait to see what he does. He's going to focus at the E100 instead, try and clean up the E100. I can now track this guy, get him into this bad situation. 50 TP is going to use his HP. He's going to come around. I'm going to hit him one more time. He misses a shot into me. 50 TP is able to YOLO this guy, and he rams him for the kill, and that's the game, guys. We did 5,067 damage in this game, 974 assists. The E100 blocked 7,800 damage, which was insane. But I wanted to show you this game because it's kind of unique at the end here, where we had to get kind of fancy. And yeah, you can say it was a little bit lucky as well. The Leo PTA wasn't a great player, but we're able to make this work. And this is why, again, you need to conserve your HP. I had full HP going into this encounter. We take 1 from the Manny, we take 2 from the Leo, and we're able to dish out enough damage on the Leo where the E100 can come around, and he's a one-shot, right? And then we can come into the Char. We then saved the 50 TP's HP, kind of, because we almost soloed the Leo, and now this guy has 1100 HP to spare as well. You can see he raised his gun at the end here. And that's it, guys. So let me show you the end plates real quick, and I will let you guys go. Again, 5k damage, high caliber, second class game. Here we are. E100 played a really good game as well. It was a tier 8 game, so when you're a tier 10 heavy, like, yeah, it's going to be a good game. Made 113k from this, actually. We got a mission done, and that's all, guys. I hope you can learn from this. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.